Kia ora. This is the first of a series of videos showing my work solution for Achievement Standard 2.14, the Performing Arts Showcase. So what I'm going to do in this first video is simply read through the student instructions with you, with the idea that I'll just highlight the key information. So some of you may not need to watch this video, but the idea is that it will pull out the information and help us solve the problem. So here we go. Introduction. The Student Committee is planning the upcoming Performing Arts Showcase at your school this year. They are trying to determine if the number of adults attending the event is decreasing and how much they should make the price of adult tickets this year. This activity requires you to use systems of equations to model the information provided about past ticket sales and to provide the Student Committee with information about adult ticket sales and the future price of adult tickets. Your overall grade will be determined by the quality of your reasoning and how well you link this to the context. Task. Working independently, use the information outlined in Resource A to provide the Planning Committee with the following information. Number 1, the change in the adult tickets sales in 2011 compared to 2010. And number 2, the price they should set the adult tickets in 2012 if they want to make a profit of $3,210 from ticket sales. Clearly communicate your findings using appropriate mathematical statements, show equations that you have used as well as any relevant calculations or graphs. Resource A. There are 2 different ticket prices, a child ticket that is for all children and students up to the age of 18 and an adult ticket. For 2010, the Performing Arts Showcase, the total number of tickets sold was 400. This is the first bit of information we've actually been given, so I'm going to highlight that. The relationship between the number of child tickets and adult tickets sold can be modelled by this equation. So again, this is another bit of key information for us, so I'll highlight it. So we've got x squared plus y equals 22,750. Where x represents the number of child tickets, I think that's quite critical, and y represents the number of adult tickets. Again, a very important bit of information there. 2011 Performing Arts Showcase. So I might just actually highlight this is 2010. So 2011, the cost of a child ticket was $5 and the cost of an adult ticket was $10. The relationship between the number of child tickets and adult tickets sold can be modelled by this equation here. xy equals 1000 plus 100x, where x represents the number of child tickets and y represents the number of adult tickets. More than 300 tickets were sold. So I see there the more than 300 is pivotal. The money generated from the ticket sales was $2,050. Then we move on to the 2012 Performing Arts Showcase. The cost of a child ticket is planned to be $5, and the cost of an adult ticket is not yet determined, so I'll just put not determined yet. The relationship between the expected number of child tickets and adult tickets to be sold can be modelled by this equation. So 200x plus y squared equals 80,000, where x represents the number of child tickets and y represents the number of adult tickets. The Planning Committee wants to make $3,210 from the ticket sales. There needs to be only one possibility for the number of child and adult tickets to be sold. So this here is the key, and hopefully you can see that links to the discriminant. In terms of the marking, I've added in as well the template for the assessment schedule. It doesn't have answers, but what you can see here is for achieved. Essentially what you need to do is for 2010 to solve the set of simultaneous equations. To get merit, you need to solve them for 2010 and 2011 and get the difference, and then make a start on the 2012. And to get excellence, you'd want to get the 2010-2011 difference, and then you want to solve the question regarding 2012 to find the price of the adult ticket, and making sure that you fulfill all the requirements given there. So this is definitely achievable. My next video will be that I will explain step by step how to go through and solve it.